Hey everybody, Kyle Sexton here, Upgrade Growth, and right now I'm going to come to you and bring you an upgrade in speaking moment. I had promised you that I would do this, and so we are cruising down the road. No, I am not driving, just in case you were wondering. I am the passenger, so we're keeping it safe, and we're here to talk about speaking, and I wanted to talk actually about that feeling of safety in the context of speaking. What does it mean to actually feel safe inside of a speaking space? One of the top fears that everybody talks about in the United States is public speaking. Terrified. People are frequently terrified of the idea of public speaking. It actually ranks in the top 3 in so many fear charts. Usually second only to something like, spiders. And there's a lot of people that hate spiders, and they would still public speak over, or they would still take a spider over public speaking. And so I want to say, how do you get to a place where you're actually comfortable in the public speaking space? Now, there's a lot of people that are going to tell you it's really important to make sure you have all of your details put together, that if you get your speech very well crafted and put together, and if you practice and you look in the mirror, that you're going to cultivate some degree of confidence. And there is some truth to that. I don't want to take away from the fact that proper preparation does help you feel more comfortable in the speaking space. But can I tell you, at the end of the day, the way that you really start to feel comfortable isn't just because you've done it a lot, though that helps. It isn't just because you've prepped a lot, though that does help as well. The way you start to feel comfortable in the speaking space is by remembering that you have value. Just like we talked about it in the context of leadership, that in leadership you have inherent worth, you have inherent value. And when you take that same principle and you apply it also to leadership with that, or to speaking, what that means is that you know that you have value, whether or not you do a good job with the presentation or whether you do a bad job with the presentation. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because it isn't the main assessment of your worth. It's not what really makes you a valuable human being. When you remember that, it frees you up to go into the space and be like, okay, let's practice this. Let's try this. Let's try something new. Let's fail forward. Let's give it a whirl and see what happens. And that cultivates that confidence to try and practice and do until you actually are able to sharpen your skill up inside of the speaking arena. And so this is my big suggestion for you on this day. If you're getting ready to start speaking, or maybe you are a speaker on a regular basis, don't walk into it and think, okay, the number one most important thing I got to do is make sure that everything is crafted and put together. The number one most important thing that you have to do is decide for yourself what makes you valuable as a human being. Put that in the forefront of your mind and your preparations, and prepare from a place and a position of actually already feeling confident about your self-worth. And then that self-worth will translate, and you will actually extend that value to the people that you're speaking to. So there you go. Use that as the beginning point of successfully speaking. This is what I call going from being a public flop, anybody ever felt like that, to a confident communicator. Okay, that's the beginning of that journey for you. Hope this helps. As always, please subscribe, share, all of the things. You know all of the things. And hope this is benefiting you tremendously. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.